Yesterday, you guys had a short video over order of operations, and today, this is your assignment, and I'm going to give you a few examples, and it's also just going to end up being a few answers. So pay attention while you're watching this, and then as soon as you finish it, go back and pull the answers to where they need to go. So I'm going to go over just a couple of the hard ones on here. So this guy right here, let me pause this and write it out. Okie dokie. So this is a hard one. It's just got a lot of steps to it. But your order of operations is PEMDAS. And so you always want to start from the top and then go down. So P stands for parentheses. And sometimes there's not parentheses, but if there is, you have to solve that first. And on this particular question, there's two sets of parentheses. So we're just going to solve them from left to right. So right here, 45 divided by 9 is 5. And then over here, 8 times 3 is 24. Once you do that, Once you do that, you just kind of pull everything else down. So this big chunk in the middle still stays in the middle. And it's 5 squared, not 52. So now when I look at it, I have an exponent, and then I have a plus sign and a subtraction sign. After the P is E, and E stands for exponent. So we have to solve this part next. And 5 squared is 5 times 5, which would be 25. So now I have 5 plus 25 minus 24. And now I'm left with is addition and subtraction. And with those, you work from left to right, which is the same way you read. So 5 plus 25 would be 30. And then 30 minus 24 would be 6. So what you're going to do is take that, and since the answer was 6, you're going to drag it to, this is a clock, but basically it just means that the numbers 1 through 12 will each be used one time as an answer. So since the answer to this one was 6, we just drag it to the 6 o'clock spot on the clock. Let's do another one together. Let's do this one. So we've got parentheses, we've got exponents, and then we've got some subtraction and a little bit of division. Okay, so again, work your way from the top. There are parentheses, so we're going to solve that first. And inside it says 4 divided by 2. So I'm just going to cross it out and put the answer above it, and the answer would be 2. Then I need to solve my exponent next, just going through the order PEMDAS. And it's 3 squared. So 3 times 3 is 9. Again, I'm just going to cross it out and put it above it. So now, if I'm just looking at it, it reads 14 minus 9 minus 2. And since all that's left in this is subtraction, you're just going to work from left to right. So 14 minus 9 would be 5. And then you have 5 minus 2. So your final answer here would be 3, which means you're going to take that and drag it to the 3 o'clock spot on your clock. All right, so you have 10 questions left to do. When you guys get done with this, make sure you turn it in on Google Classroom. And I'm going to give you guys 2 days to do this assignment. So it's not going to be due today. It'll be due tomorrow at the end of the day. Make sure you guys still check Google Classroom. You guys don't have school on Friday. But tomorrow I'm going to ask you guys a poll question to see how confident you are in your order of operations solving. So please make sure you go on and answer that. And that'll let me know if we're going to be doing more of this next week or if we can move on.